And I'm wondering if you'll tell us a little bit about the project that you've decided to invest in.
The project that was proposed to me and that I fell in love with, that I really like, is one where youth in rural Perth-Huron who don't have an opportunity to experience other activities, other initiatives, other things in their life, whether it's art or recreation or sport, don't want them to feel or find that they can't access it because of distance, or there's a cost involved that a family cannot afford, there's just too many barriers to getting there. So a project that helps remove those types of barriers and it gives access to youth to experiment and find out what they really like and what they want to have in their life, either as perhaps a profession or perhaps as a hobby. But it's more than just the money. It's more the idea that I have found a niche in our community, being youth and their programs and services, that relates to me, that I feel a connection with, and the fact that we're making progress.
So when you considered this, how did you make it happen?
Investing is what a lot of Canadians do in their community. And I started off when I was 30 investing in a community. I got involved in being a Boy Scout leader. I got involved in some community service issues where I found that my skills, in addition to being on first line server providers, was also the ability to manage meetings or work with concepts or make design plans and implementation, and those were sort of skills I brought from my professional training. And so I invested those. And over the years I invested in a number of different boards and organizations, and a lot of people do that. It's quite normal. And I felt really good about that. I got to a point now in my lifestyle with how I want to live and how I'm able to live and where I'm going to also be recognized that I can take lumps of money and make a difference. Not everybody can do that. But on the other hand, every bit helps. An individual can give whatever they can give and maybe join with their other people in the community or their association or just a group of people in town. Say, let's gang together. So a project that I've taken on by myself because it was presented and I liked it, went ahead with it. But that does not mean that an association or a company or a plant or a workers group or families on a street could also gang together and support a project, especially if they have a heartfelt sense that I like to work with kids, I like to work with fighting poverty, I like the idea of having better services in our community, or maybe more equal services across our rural community. They can look around for projects or work with United Way to find projects and service providers that will work on that.
Every dollar counts.
Every dollar counts,
together.
and every family counts, and everyone can do what they can. And not everybody can do a lot, other people do more. So do what you can.
And you ignite possibilities that you thought you may not have been able to do before in a group.
Yes.
And now you're no stranger to United Way. I know that this project touched your heart because of the children and everything else that you said, and the possibilities that they could encounter either today that would lead them forward or professionally, or just to have an experience that they may not have been able to before. But why did you invest in United Way?
And I had to get a feeling about what was needed out there, what wasn't being done, and what was unique that the United Way could do that others might not be able to do it. United Way has credibility. It also has research and connections with the community to understand what's needed, who's doing what's not being done, and what should be worked on. There are lots of good organizations that work on youth issues in programs, but there's also larger aspects that where you have to move yardsticks, which is a community level activity or a multi-agency activity. United Way has the credibility and in the community and with service agencies and knows the lay of the land to say we should work on this aspect because it will make a big difference. And spending 3 years on the board and as the chair of the board, I listened to this and got involved in all these discussions. And the concept, the pillar around youth, is the one that really connected with me.
So in a nutshell, the collaborative community relationship that United Way has, and United Way understands the needs and mobilizes the community to make possibilities become reality.
Yep.
What's the one thing that you would like to say to inspire people to invest in their community through United Way supported partners and United Way efforts?
Look at your heart and figure out how it affects you and how you feel about it. Commit yourself so you feel good that the amount you give, that you keep on giving, feels sustainable, that feels that you've made a difference, and feels significant to your heart.